Hello guys, we can get started here in just a minute. Just gonna share the link here. Alright, so today we're kickstarting a new league event for TWN. It's called League of Valkyries. It's going to be a women's league event for women wrestlers. It's going the event's basically, the winner of it's going to be crowned the first ever TWN Women's Champion, which standard belt, mid-card belt awards, and a special prize that will be revealed at a later date. And all 8 promotions have 2 reps each. 1 rep in each division. There's 2 divisions. Top 3 will move on to a six-person tournament. And yeah. I don't really have a designated length for these events. The minimum's going to be, I'm going to shoot for 10 matches, but because each match is only going to be 20 minutes time limits, which I doubt a lot of them will get to, there could be a chance I may do more than 10. But we'll just have to see how the length goes with all that. Alright, first match. We'll go back and forth between the brackets. Or something like that. I plan on doing an even amount of matches between the brackets, of course. Let's do an interesting one. Hi, B-Slayer, how you doing? Doing good over here myself. Since you're first one here, we'll start with a match with one of your guys. We'll start with Sherry versus we'll wait on the Medusa one, because Star Fox might want to see that live. Let's start with Martel versus Shields. Let's see how that one goes. One of Chief Debo's people here. We just have to open up things here. He's the champ. Yeah, exactly.
Fight.
I agree, man. I don't know why the... I don't know why Star Fox's music is playing for this. Oh yeah, because of the exhibition shit that it has it on. I'll have to change that after this match. I'll let it play for this match, because I don't really feel like starting it over. I forgot in League matches, like when you do League mode, that the match music in the background, it's based on what you have set at exhibition, or the majority of the matches. Kind of finicky like that. Oh, face crusher. Hi, Gray Man. Oh, face crusher. Body slam there from Sherry. Just a little punch combo, back punches.
5 minutes gone.
Ooh, who's this? Oh, is that Danhausen? Oh wow, Danhausen wanted to help Sherry out here. Hey LJC. Oh, Jawbreaker. But yeah, this is the wrong music I'll be changing after this match. I forgot that music you set in exhibition goes through the league mode. Up. Punch combo there. Oh, big punch. Oh, she busted open. Oh, hits it again. Yeah, brutality. Oh, back grapple, counter.
10 minutes gone.
DQ punches there. Oh, low flow. just a lot of head attacks there.
3, 4.
Little drop kick. Lariat there. Counter Irish whip. Big punch off the counter. Straight trying to find out a little rounded punches there. The Toy Story. Depends on if they ever release a Toy Story fighting game. That's probably the very factor there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That grapple.
1, 2, 3. Give up. Give up.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I probably will.
4. 1, 2, 3.
Face crusher. She has more, it's just she keeps going to those DQ punches. It's just one of those... Schoolboy! Oh, sure, he gets her with the schoolboy. I will also say, for your reps, each win for your reps is 2 credits per win. So, CEW got a couple here. So, you guys got potential to rack up some serious credits. Alright, I'm gonna save. I gotta adjust the music. Because completely forgot that when you're playing during the league, that music you have set in exhibition. Have to set it all at TWN. Make sure it... Well, last one was TWL, Thunder, so... Let's make sure everything... Alright, that should be good. Alright. Yes, first win for the thing goes to Martel. We're on the B bracket here. Since we got LJC and Gray Man, let's see Andy Rose, and let's do Andy Rose and Becky. Let's see how that one goes.
Toxic.
Here's the push. Oof. Yeah. That whole thing was weird. Letting her go like that.
Fight.
That's the correct music. Good, we got that fixed. Hi Juan, how you doing? Oh, big back suplex. No, you gotta get her online. You gotta purchase her online tire in the SmackDown store. Yeah, at the SmackDown store, and here comes the pain. You gotta purchase that. Yeah, Mandy Rose. It's a little league event here in TWN we're running to crown the first ever TWN Women's Champion. All 8 promotions have reps in here, so it'll be interesting to see which promotion can get the claim for first ever Women's Champion. Armbar.
Break.
Punch trading between the two competitors here. Oh ho ho!
5 minutes gone.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Reverse figure 4 there from Lynch.
Give up.
Oh! A little bicycle kick there. Counter. Swing neck breaker. Goes for a cover.
1, 2.
Enziguri. Oh, pump handle suplex. I believe that's the goddess stretch he has been locked in there. Yeah, definitely a nice one. And there's another delayed suplex. Ooh, big maneuver. Another back suplex. Ooh, we got more interference here. That's sharp now. Who's that? I'm not quite sure who that is, to be honest. Ooh. Helping Lynn. Yeah. I don't have Carrion Cross uploaded here. Oh man, it's on. It depends, cause I don't know. It's definitely someone that was ported over into. It's either someone in the free agent pool or someone in because. No, he's not. No, because some of you guys rented your girls as free agents. Some you signed. You see, the only ones that would be from your promotion would be women you fell full on sign. Oh, look at Lynch gets the win here. Full on sign. Ones that are just free agents or have partial contracts are going to be in the free agent pool. So it's going to be, I wouldn't know. It could be anybody in that pool that would interfere if they're not fully signed. Serve this. I will say I am not keeping track of match evaluation for the League Open here because I don't really have any use for it in terms of like whatnot stuff. However, match for Mandy. Well, she'll have more chances to get more wins. She'll have to fight another like 6 other opponents in this, so she'll have chance. And that's a couple credits for GSW here for that win. Yeah, it's just overkill for sure. Because the other thing is, outside of maybe bonus credits if you hit a certain mark, which I think is kind of unnecessary because you're already earning a ton with these wins as is with this kind of thing. All right, let's see. Now we'll go back to bracket A. Let's see. Let's go with ones that haven't got anything thrown in yet. Let's do let's do Luna versus... Oh, Luna versus Awesome Kong. Let's see how that one goes. I should save just in case. Luna, of course, representing IGW. She isn't technically signed with them, but there are plans to sign her, though, of course, at some point. Luna and Khan, let's see how this one goes here. That's a good question. We could make it exclusive to the women wrestlers, but I don't know. I might do a poll. I might do a poll with the other promotions because personally I like the idea of having women and men compete with each other in a game-like situation because I kind of like the variety of competition. But I understand making the woman have like their own belt competition just for the sake of like I don't know, just for the sake of like giving, you know, their singular spotlight. So I'll make a poll on that and see if we want to do that. Of course, if we do that, that just means over half of Eli's roster couldn't compete for anything. So I don't know how viable that'll be for him. He might be a big protester in that. Well, that's the thing too. It's like, where do we draw the line? I mean, because there's some women like Rhea or China or Awesome Kong or whoever that can certainly compete against men, for sure. It's just, oh yeah, 226. Yeah, every single wrestler has the 226 point system, even the women. Like I say, like the only difference with the woman wrestlers with the male wrestlers is their gender. Everything else is exactly the same. Although women wrestlers tend to be junior weight class wrestlers, though there are some that are heavyweight. Of course, even that's kind of can be subjective based on the promotion. So technically, they could compete against the men. I think some of the guys may want more of the realistic action. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that's kind of the thing too. Like, because personally, I like seeing like dream matches, like Awesome Kong versus like. Yeah, I'll do that for sure. Because it's hard to say. I think. Well, no woman for belt. So Jim Cornette. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, it's hard to say, cause I do legit like I love intergender matches myself, mostly because I like seeing like the difference. The Pope is strong with this one. I like seeing like the contractions there because. Because the China's thing in Attitude Era when she was fighting with the guys and stuff, I always thought that was so interesting to see during that time period of the Attitude Era, seeing like a woman like stand toe to toe with the guys. I always think that's just the best way to do it in that environment. But you know, I mean, they have them separate for a reason. Like, but. It's hard
1, 2.
to a point tonight. Because you keep showing them it's not a real fight. Real game. I mean, yeah, that's the thing too. I mean, I guess it depends on like how like.
2, 3.
Oh, Awesome Kong getting a quick win over Luna here. Yeah, it just depends on like how realistic we want to be and how often we want to see like dream matches. Yeah. I know for yeah, it happens. I know for IGW, I know we will have men compete against women in some circumstances because I don't know. Because the women we do have are the kind of women that could compete against some men because of the way things, you know, the way of builds and everything. But yeah, I mean. Yeah, that's the same thing too, because if you have, that's the same thing too, if we isolate the women in their own thing, then there's not going to be a lot of woman action, because at this point, 90% of the like all the promotions, like the whole roster's men. So, I mean, it's not, I don't know if it's something that'd be like doable, like at this time, at the same time. Cause, alright, let's have Medusa here. Or Jazz. We'll have Jazz against Angel here. Let's see how that one goes. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing too. It's like having the woman separate would make sense if all the promotions like had at least like half their roster minimum be women. But so many rosters have like little to no women because we just didn't get to that point yet. You know, we're getting to the point now where we want to, but I think from a practical stance to just be able to have women wrestlers appear that at this point they would almost have to compete with men. Yeah, it's just from a real. Yeah, if certain promotions want like a fully developed woman side of it, it's gonna take a minute to get there, for sure. And the pool of women wrestlers might be a bit smaller than the men because women wrestling kind of didn't really get super like huge until like the 2000s. You know, that's when it really started to get going. I mean, there were snippets in like the 80s and whatever, and of course you have all the Japanese side of things where women's wrestling was massive there, so you got that. But yeah, I don't know. I think for the promotions, I think I'll let the promotions handle like their inner promotional booking in terms of like how often they want women to fight who and when. But I think when it comes to TWN stuff, it's hard to say. It really is. I don't know how to. Well, it's something to think about too, because if we're going to have the women's title operate in the same way as the junior belt for junior wrestlers, then if we're going to go with that, you could argue with that philosophy, then junior wrestlers shouldn't fight the heavyweight guys. But, you know, in the history of things, we all know that junior wrestlers are perfectly capable of defeating heavyweight guys. So I guess that kind of leaves the question: is that the same case for women? Or is there more to it than that? You know, that's kind of... Yeah. I mean, it's just a lot of factors to think about. I'll have to think about how to handle it from, like, a TWN title perspective, but in terms of, like, individual promotions, I'll let each promotion handle it the way they want to, whether it be, like, separate divisions, or just leave the women compete with the men equally and see who goes on top. I'll leave it on that level. I'll just let the promotions handle it themselves. But in the TWN level, I'll have to think about it. Also, by my match calculations, I estimate this whole thing might take about 6 or 7 like streams to get through.
6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, it's hard to say, you know.
14, 15.
1.
You see, so what happens is, because each win for a wrestler or tie or whatever gets them points, and the top 3 of each division, of each bracket, will move on to a 6-person tournament, and then it will go from there. So that's how it works. And if there's some people that have ties that are in the top 3, there'll be extra matches played out for that. Just recover.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Angel with the win, wow. XAW proving the haters wrong. XAW sucks. Oh my god. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Who else hasn't been repped yet? No, everyone has. So so now let's just go for the dream stuff here. Let's go for some fresh ones. Yeah, that's good that they're doing well. Yeah, let's make it interesting. Let's have Flair against Mercedes here. This is an interesting one. But yeah, in terms of how often though, I think he didn't. I don't think he caught that because Eli he doesn't see them as joke guys. He just sees them as just like the guys. That's kind of the trick with Eli, is that he doesn't read that. No, the other bracket, the other bracket has Mandy, like... Yeah! Yeah, I get it for sure. I mean... Powerbomb counter. Yes. Yes, that's how I divided it up. Like eight person per bracket, 2 brackets. Each bracket has 1 rep each. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. These two have a lot of history. It's interesting, I heard a report and I saw a little bit of footage that apparently Sasha, or Mercedes, she was developing a new finisher move in Japan. And I don't know, I forgot what it's called, but basically what it is, it's a gory bomb transitioned into a DDT. And I don't know how I feel about it, because I get trying to, like, you gotta, like, find fresh moves and stuff, but some of these moves just look so janky. Like, I don't know, like, she might do it in a match and it may look great, but from the practice, it looks really kind of convoluted. So, yeah, she's had at least 1 match, but I don't know how many more she's had. It's interesting that she went to Japan, you know? Oh, kicks in the face there from Flair.
5 minutes gone.
But also, later on tonight here, we will have GSW Honor 2. The next one in week 2 here. I don't know. In terms of streaming for tomorrow, I don't know how it's gonna line up because it is Valentine's Day. I might stream once, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to stream at least this every day, if I can help it. With tomorrow possibly being excluded again, we'll have to see. But if I do stream once tomorrow, it's gonna be this. Like, this is gonna be a big priority thing.
1, 2.
For sure. He keeps saying that he's gonna go for him, but I don't know. But also with the way the new system is that even if he wanted to like sign him or anyone else, he's gonna have to wait a bit. Yeah, it was a solid finisher, for sure. So, yeah. Uncross neck breaker. Yeah, I think she calls it the bank drop. I think it's what she calls it. Thank you. We already do have some people on the scouting list. I kind of plan on probably starting that pretty soon. I do plan on doing another All-Star episode. I might do one this week. I don't know. It depends on things. Because I'll definitely do one for the month, but I got a lot of goals I'm trying to get to at the same time for streams. Fuck, there might be one day I may do 3 streams, depending on how early I wake up. On the scouting list. No. Oh, Sasha taps the figure 8, Charlotte gets the win. Yeah, 68. That's kind of low, but I don't know. I mean, another 2 credits for GSW. Let's see. Let's see how China looks. Who would China match up well against? Anyone? Ooh, China and Trish. That would be interesting. Let's see how that one goes. There's the other one, the man. Let's see, where's China? The man. I'll probably wait to go back to Lynch after I go through like some of the wrestlers. Definitely want to balance the rep of wrestlers because we got a lot here. But let's see how many. I wonder how many matches we're at here. Sing this. Okay. Stratus in China, let's see how that one goes. This is number 6 here. My goal for each of these streams is to do a minimum 10. There might be times I may do more than that because if we have time, but that's gonna be the minimum. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be interesting here. These two do have some history against each other as well, if I'm correct.
Give up.
Oh, dodges the attack there from Trish. Oh, back suplex. Oh yeah, speed's gonna be key for Trish. That's how she's gonna, if she's gonna get the one up on China, she's gonna have to use her speed. Oh, big power bomb. Goes for a cover. Goes for, trying to get home early here, but she's gonna have to wear down Trish a lot more than that. Snap suplex.
Yeah.
For back grapple. Oh, face crusher. Trish going for, oh, doesn't get a count. China's gonna need a lot more wearing down for a count. I'm sure. Kind of wins the punch off there. Another press here from China.
5 minutes gone.
Trish getting a little woozy here. She's gonna have to be careful here. Oh, China with a pedigree.
1, 2.
Only 2. Trish staying alive here. Man, that powerbomb took a lot of life out of Trish. But she's trying to fight back here. Oh, drop kick in the back of the head. Give her a shot in the ring. Well, because Sunny's a manager, if PCCW wants to make Sunny a full-time wrestler, he's gonna have to spend 30 credits for that.
5, 6.
We're actually going out. Me and Corey are actually going out for dinner, actually. Not lunch. We're going out for lunch.
12, 13.
Hi, Kareem. How you doing?
1, 2.
Oh, Trish is a hit in the corner. China getting a little woozy here.
1, 2.
Yeah, it's not cheap. Oh, Hurricanrana.
1, 2.
Only 2. I do plan on changing the system next season. I'll make announcements in the Discord and have that, and of course later on some stuff. But next season, what I'm gonna do is for TWN. Oh, the chick kick goes for a cover. Almost had China with that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate costs for stuff. So roster slots will go down to 20, but signing wrestlers will start to cost credits like a contract. The default for all wrestlers will be 10, and depending on how well they perform, their value could go up and down. So that's how it's gonna be starting next season. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be planning for that, and that'll be gone over more as we get closer to it.
Yeah.
And if you want, well, that's the thing with like, it's there's not really a cost for that. Like, if you want a manager to wrestle, you will have to pay...
1, 2, 3.
Oh, China with the win. Like, there's not really a way around it. Like, if you want a manager to wrestle, you have to pay... Oh, what a great match. You'll have to pay, like, the 30 credit fee. Now, yeah, 2 credits. 2 credits for, IGW here. IGW with their first points tonight here. No, first credits tonight. I mean, steroid freak. I mean, we're talking about real life. The agent. Free. I mean, you could technically, but it's tricky with managers because managers don't really have a lot of, like, Vince could be an odd exception because he has wrestled quite a bit, so I could, like, when I convert him over, I could have something to work with in terms of moves. But there's just too many managers that I just don't have enough to really give them anything to really develop them like that. I mean, I could make it work if someone really wanted to pay 30 credits to convert a manager to a wrestler, but if someone wants to grab a manager free agent and make them wrestle, that's unprecedented for sure. Right. I mean, yeah, they do. I mean, there are out there. It wouldn't take that much to convert, like... Here's the thing. I could convert Vince into a wrestler with a moose and everything. It could still be used as a manager, for sure. It's just... It's more about, like, the cost of it. Because... Let's see... Let's give Medusa a match. Let's have Medusa go against, I have to be against Felicia. Kareem. Yeah, I mean, I know it's a little convoluted, and like I said, when we start next season, with the change of the way we're doing that, I could make exceptions to that, but the biggest reason why I have it like that too is the match evaluation, because the match evaluation is kind of like the lifeblood of like everything we do in this whole game, and because that's based on performance of a wrestler, having like managers fight, that's not going to be guaranteed good outcomes for match evaluation. I mean, unless I convert them to a wrestler, but even then, I mean, it's still an interesting thing to do. So, yeah, it's something it's a system I'll have to think about in the next off season. See how Medusa handles Felicia here.
Yeah.
Kareem decided to bombard the chat with Jersey Shore conundrums. Goes into a camel clutch there. No prob. No prob. Also, in terms, also for YWA stuff, I do plan on doing a YWA pay-per-view event this, I'm gonna say Wednesday. I think Wednesday would be a good day. It's gonna be an 8-match pay-per-view, an Into the Madness one, because there's been a lot of, like growing, like, competition and talk in the chat, and there's a lot to go through with stuff, so I'm gonna do that because the next Asylum event is gonna be later this month, so it's gonna be a bit before YWA stuff. So I'm gonna try to like squeeze in that. Wednesday. I'm gonna shoot for Wednesday, but we'll see. Because tomorrow, going to wrestle in the pay-per-view. Yes, he will be. Your guy's gonna be started going down the contender list of guys. Each contender's gonna get one match to try to beat you. Your first one up's gonna be Corey the Hill. The Hill Corey Hildebrand, and that's gonna be your first one. A woman wrestler, actually. So that'll be interesting to see like how that goes. 406. It feels like that sometimes. I mean, your guy has been dominant since returning from the UFC. I mean, no, Mutalock there from Medusa. Yeah, it'd be kind of ironic. I mean, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like we kind of joke around like Eli's wrestlers, but Eli's wrestlers, like, they have put together some legit high quality matches. And I think a lot of it too is because it's a consistent type of wrestler, and that really helped. I mean, Eli won a season with these guys.
1, 2.
Yeah, I mean, and that's another thing too. Like, when we divide the rosters up, because I do plan on doing that. Also, I did post the rosters for JWL and DWP. If any stable or any active free agent wants to pick up a guy or two from over there to build up their stable or whatnot, just let me know and I can make that happen. Well, the thing is too, like, 95% of the wrestlers on this roster have zero creative moves. So, like, they're all, like, there's only, like, one wrestler that has some created moves, but all of them are natural moves that are in the game. Like, they just have, like, movesets that fit the character, I guess. Ace moves can be broken too. I've been playing this game for a bit, and I've yet to see a move that I think is specifically, like, broken to use, really. To be honest. Tell the truth. I mean, no, it's fine to have different opinions on different promotions. I'm pretty sure in the territory days, you had WCCW, like, cracking shit about, like, Jim Crockett about the way they did things. Shuffled. Man, I don't know. I mean, because originally I was gonna have YWA be the side of the video game stuff, but I don't know. Like, because the thing is that if there was another promotion or two in TWN that was video gamey, like Eli, then I think it'd be a little bit more sad. But because he's the only one doing it, it kind of makes it interesting to see how he tries to get collaborations going. Like Benja. Yeah, well, that's the thing too. Like, the first season, he was in, like, second to last place or last place, and the next season he doesn't change anything, and all of a sudden he's, like, tops. So, although granted, each season has had a different format. Season 5 will be the first time I think we would keep the format pretty much the same. Yeah, and it's just interesting. Like, and I've enjoyed a lot of his matches myself with his guys. But yeah, I mean, and I think a lot of it too that makes it interesting too is because 90% of his roster is like juniors, you know, as well. So there's a lot of, like, and half of those guys are women. So it's definitely a lot of interesting dynamics. Next match here. What count are we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. We're at 7. I'm gonna go for a few more. Let's have. All right, we're at a point where I think every, well, Ali could use a match. Who has not had a match yet? I think it's Mickey. Well, Mickey versus Ali here. Let's see how that one goes. If you move diagonally, you keep getting new stars. Yeah, that was a good win for Sherry. That's Schoolboy, because I thought Shields was gonna get it. I thought she was gonna get it.
I'm a rockin' southern girl running wild and
Yeah,
free.
I mean, but that's the thing with the boxers too, is that boxers are a little bit easier to get into because there have been some boxers, MMA guys that have gone into wrestling and vice versa. Yeah, that's been her theme song for like decades, is the hardcore country one. Yeah, she had a great like Royal Rumble appearance a couple years ago, and they actually advertised her as TNA champion. This was when Vince was still running things, which is amazing that they did that. Oh, perfect flex. Ah, oh, super kick. Yeah, well, my go around with the boxer stuff is just like boxing combos, because in this game, boxing combos, wrestling moves, like they kind of punch combos or really any sort of strike combo with the wrestling moves, like for example, let's say you go to the large grapple section. Like, a large grapple DDT is pretty much like, in terms of like volume stuff, it's equivalent to like a punch combo, like a Texas jab or something. It has the same effect, it's just different. I mean, there's certain different things, of course, but it's a move, you know. So it's doable if you convert the because the boxers also have the 226 point system. Like, the only difference with the boxers, is the moveset. 1, 2. Mickey DT there goes for a cover. Oh, ref is down. I get you for sure, LJC. I get you there. It can be tricky, I will say that, but it is doable. But I definitely understand how like boxing into wrestling can be tough from a realistic perspective, because boxing you can only do so much with a boxer in wrestling when it's only just punches and stuff. Oh yeah, they have been. A lot of it because MMA guys, a lot of the moves they use can be used in wrestling, but boxing, it's just a punch thing. Oh, look at this. Mickey James steals it with a schoolboy. Yeah, exactly. Man, the fact that I remember I watched a quick little interview where Shamrock and Severa, and they were asked about like because they shared time in WWF, and they were asked why they never got a match. And Shamrock, he just said that like they wanted to do that, but for some reason like the higher ups just had absolutely zero interest in it whatsoever. It just wasn't something they gave a second thought about, which is crazy that they would do that. But alright, we're kind of at a... I'm going to probably do 2 more matches. At this point, I'll just, like, do whatever guys want to see here. Yeah, man, because those 2 were, like, the original, like, MMA rivalry, for sure, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, it's weird, too, because like WWF during that Attitude Era, they went around with promoting other like stuff. Like they promoted UFC a little bit. They promoted ECW for a spell as well. So that's the rest look fake. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Dan Sanverin isn't converted either. I gotta put him on the list because that'd be a cool one to have available. Let's do, I'm trying to think what would be, man, I really want to share save Medusa. Not at the moment. He'll have to be put on the list. For converting guys. No worries. I'm gonna save Sherry and Medusa for Star Fox. Let's do, Sherry and Charlotte. That sounds interesting. I think I'm going to do that one here. Yeah, because we already showcased pretty much everyone at least once, so we're at a point where we can kind of do duplicates here. Let's do this one here. I should save, though. Yeah, definitely. Especially if with next season when we switch the system up and have wrestlers have their own contracts, it would definitely start some bidding stuff, for sure. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Yeah, I think for this one, I think we're just gonna go with 10. Things kind of seem to be paced for the 10 match mark for that. Yeah, there's a lot of guys. I feel you, LJC. There's a lot of guys I thought about getting, but I just couldn't like think of what I would do with them in terms of like story and rivaling and stuff. But yeah, like with YWA stuff, I kind of thought about in YWA having a women's division. But the main issue with that is that there's just, like, there's too many, because there's only, like, I think 7 or 8 women, and, like, half of them, like, are allies. So, it's one of those things where I wouldn't mind doing that, but there's just, we just don't have the numbers. Oh, it's worthy. Captain Zeno. We had him in the Parody Wrestling League tournament we did a while back. I always wanted to do, like, some parody wrestling like stuff because I think that would be kind of fun to have some like fake wrestlers just kind of duke it out.
Yeah.
like Bonesaw McGraw, Captain Insano, and all that, but I mean, there's only so much time in the day, unfortunately. It does remind me, I do need to do another BWP event soon for Patreon. Once I get to like 4 each of BWP and JWL events on Patreon, I'll upload the first 4 of each on YouTube, and I'll also do a stream pay-per-view event for like both promotions. Yeah, it was fun. I've kind of strayed away from doing like off-tournament stuff, mostly because TWN and YWA are just so like in-depth now. It's kind of hard to like make room for like other stuff. Like, once I'm able to start streaming like other non-PS4 games, like on PS2 or Xbox or whatever, it's really gonna fill out the day. I will say that. Yeah, I'm still working on that capture card. That's been a little tricky, trying to get it to work on the laptop, but I'll get it eventually. Yeah, like they talked about doing the Captain Insano thing. Like Big Show, like Paul White, he legit wants to do that as a way to kind of close out his career, which I think is kind of fun. But they haven't done anything yet though with it, which is weird. I thought they would by now. Unless I missed something. Oh, sleeper hold. Oh, Exploder. Oh, that looks like Mandy Rose, maybe. Or no, it's Mickey James. Yeah, I would love to do like other like games. Like I would love to stream like Here Comes the Pain or like Madden or just games that I've like done a shit ton of videos or played a lot of, but I haven't really streamed them. I mean, I could if I was impatient, I could cheap it. I could just stream through everything like through my phone, like I record all my videos on. But I'm not quite sure if I'm not sure how good the quality of that would be. I thought about doing a test stream too, but again, I just don't know how good the quality of it would be.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes gone.
Power bomb. Oh, going for a figure 8. Mickey. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's just a lot I'll have to go through because even with the capture card, I might still have to use OBS. And I tried using OBS for recording on my PC a while back, and it did not work at all. I went through a tutorial and everything, and I just couldn't get it to work. Granted, a capture card could be a different system, and I would be trying it on a new laptop, because the laptop I originally tried it on, oh, there's Sherry again, tried it on prior, is a different one, the one I just got now, so... Yeah, Sherry just on a roll here. Alright, one more match here for this one. I do, like, she pulled the tights. Like I said, I do plan on streaming again later, so there will be more action tonight, but for this stream, we'll probably do one more here. Let's do, It's interesting. Let's do... You know, let's end this on an interesting note here. Let's do, Becky and Trish. Let's see how this one goes here. should save too, just to be safe. Dream match, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think a good, if not every day for this stream, I'm gonna try to do at least like 4 streams of this week. That's gonna, like, 1 a day or something like that. Or 3 to 4. I'll just say 3 to 4, because there might be a day where I may have to sacrifice some time for some YWA Superstar Challenge. Because I want to try to complete that in the WCW one by the end of March, and I still got a lot of months to go, especially with WCW. YWA one, I'm getting close.
Fight.
Big chop there from Trick. Spine buster. Side cradle counter. This matchup should be a little bit more even out here. Trish put up a valiant fight against China, but China was just too... She just has too much power. Spine buster off the counter. Counter Hurricanrana with the Boston Crab. I haven't seen that before in this game. Someone countering a Hurricanrana with a Boston Crab. That is like the first time I've ever seen that. Like, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And that's not like a creative move or anything. That's like a legit, like, thing, I believe, that just happened there. Because usually when someone tries a Hurricanrana, they go for a power bomb. Yeah, she almost challenged her inner Chris Jericho there. I don't know, like, Awesome Kong is pretty powerful, I will say that. And we just saw Sherry, like, defeat two competitors tonight. So, I don't know, we'll have to see. It's, like, it will be pretty competitive. Oh, looks like we got some interference coming here. Looks like it's Steve Blackman. Blackman helping Trish out. Or it could be Bart Gunn. Yeah, it's probably Bart Gunn. It's probably not Blackman. It's definitely Bart Gunn. Oh, Bart Gunn with the... Oh, jeez, with the crucifix powerbomb. Yeah, salty, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, pump handle suplex. Oh, both ladies are down. Yeah, just don't talk to him about Butterbean. Now, that'd be a great rivalry to see reacted here. Bart Gunn versus Butterbean. the true rivalry would ever got. Oh, Luthez Press.
2, 3.
I believe Trish actually called that move Air Canada. Swinging neckbreaker. Oh, right into an armbar. Yeah, it's interesting how plans change. Oh, another one. Sleeper hold, just trying to fight out of it. Another armbar.
Give up. Give up.
Big chop. Ah, pump kick. Goes for a cover.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, look at that. Trish with the win. Big show. Oh, that's the thing, too, is that the weight and size don't necessarily have to reflect the style. Like, you can make a big guy, and if you make him a technical wrestler, he'll operate like a technical wrestler. You know, that's kind of the biggest thing there. Man. Big night for CEW. Three wins tonight in total for CEW. They're gonna come out with the biggest banners tonight with 6 credits. GSW, FTOA, and XAW will leave tonight with 4 credits each, and IGW will have 2 credits. Remember that. But GSW is not done tonight. GSW Honor 2 later on tonight. It doesn't really matter, but let's look through these anyway, just for shits and giggles, to kind of see how things compare here. This is the A bracket we have here so far. And this is the B bracket here we got so far. So things are Sherry Martel with the most wins, but it'll be easier to kind of see how things get competitive here. Once we get more matches going. But like I said, if I do any stream tomorrow, it will be this. If I do. If by a slim chance, if I end up doing 2, I'll probably just do the YWA Superstar thing as well to kind of get that, get that handled, but we'll have to see. I might do PCCW stream, because they're kind of the next one after GSW, but we'll just have to see how things line up. Watch GSW, if you can bring your kids to watch it. Oh boy. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Good start to this. It'll be interesting to see like how things go, who's gonna dominate here in this one. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for here. GSW Honor 2 coming up a little bit later on tonight, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. In case no problem, LJC. But yeah, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. In case you wanted to chat with anybody at the Camping Company, you don't want to use the YouTube comment section. We do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link down in the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab in our channel as well. You can access that anywhere, anytime. We also have a Patreon page as well. Main goal of the page is to raise money for the channel, to give the channel a bigger budget, to do more ambitious things, and also start making merchandise for the channel as well. And the merchandise itself we geared toward aspects of the channel that you guys enjoy. So any support we get for that is much appreciated. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.